Well, we've just pulled up here, myself and the dog. We've pretty much sorted out the 308. Obviously my stumbles have left its mark. Just when you don't think you hit your rifle, you'd be surprised. Obviously those falls were severe.
Well,
I'm not surprised, you know, because I really hurt my knee.
You okay?
Yeah, I'll be right.
Well, what are you going to do with that?
I'm going to raise it 2.
2? I'd go 3.
I know you would, I'm not.
Yeah, but your rounds are so slow.
They may slow down.
They won't make it. They've hardly made it to the target. I don't reckon they've got another 5 yards in them.
We got that sorted, so we've got the dog about to get her out, and we'll head off up across this bit of bush and into the gully. Steve and Paul are up on the ridge, or heading up that way, so we'll see how we go.
Glad you're here because I didn't hear anything, mate. Crash through. Over there. The wind has just changed direction. It's pushing straight through there. Yeah. Hello. That's as fresh as Paul. I think we've just heard our escapade. I wonder if I should set the trail camera up here. We're just going to have a bite to eat here, rest for 15 minutes or so and then move on again.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm here, dear Paul. You get a shot. You're better off waiting. Because there might be a buck trailing. You showed a lot of restraint there, Paul. We've just had a couple of fallow. Looked like a couple of females. Well, one female and a younger one. Probably could have shot them, but we just wanted to see whether there was a buck trailing them. And they're sort of walking into the wind and they'll be in front of us. So we've got every chance of being able to sneak up behind them. But we've lost sight of them for the moment. So we might regret it, but I don't think so. I don't think they'll be the last ones we'll see. Just got to watch that wind. If it swings over our left shoulder and goes that way, it'll almost be one of the most important thing now is to try and keep out of the thick stuff. I reckon we follow this down until we find clear. We're just going to have to provide clear avenues because that sun's going to go by now in the next 5-10 minutes, and then we'll be back in the game. All these shadows will disappear. We'll be able to start to pick them out. We thought we'd hold off because there might have been a buck trailing him, but I think the buck was in front of them and we never seen him because he's just given us a bit of a guttural grunt and Paul's seen the tail end of him bolt off. The chance of rattling a buck that's already seen us and winded us is very slim, but at least it's in here. Leigh's just given us a call on the radio and he's got one right down further. He's actually got 2, I think he said. So he's thinking of dropping one for some meat.
We found some deer, haven't we, pup? They're 284 yards away. And that's fine. But I'm hoping, with the dog with me, to to be able to get a little bit closer. And you can see she knows where they are. Now there's 5 of them. I thought there was only 2 at the start. Now there's 5. And the worst part is they're now 300 yards away. So I'm trying to, I've got to get through a hot fence. It's not going to be pretty with a dog. Good girl, puppy. You just watch her. Be quiet now, or we'll blow the whole operation. Good girl. Once they get behind that bracken, if I sit down, I'm going to be too low and I won't see them. So I've just got to be patient. The wind's been a little bit unkind at the moment, but it's starting to drop off, which is a bonus. But I've just got to hope they can keep doing what they're doing, and I can maintain this dog to be quiet. She's using all her superpowers at the moment.